Cheers.
That's how y'all started off?
That's how we're going to start it off here.
Cheers.
Are we going, Steven?
We rolling?
All right.
There we are.
Mario. Zack Geoghegan here, joined by Mario Maitland. KSR crew in the house. We're at Memorial Coliseum. La Familia has just opened up TBT with a, goodness gracious, 5,000 point win. What's the final score? Do we have it? 105-52, I think is what it was.
Blowout.
Blowout. Blowout City, absolutely.
40 points. Easy.
It was great atmosphere all around.
Amazing atmosphere.
Amazing atmosphere. It wasn't full all the way around, but it was,
not all the way to the top.
The energy was awesome. What was your just overall take on, before we dive into the nitty gritty of the stats and what went down? What was your just overall takeaway from being back in here?
Intensity. The main word is intensity. From the coach all the way to the 12th man, they're bringing it. Full court press. They were full court pressing.
When the game was out of hand too.
They were up by 30.
Yeah.
Full court pressing. I just love the overall intensity of the game, man. I thought it was incredible.
We had some great ovations for guys like Ainsley Almanor checked in. Huge ovation for him.
Yes.
Kind of a redemption, not necessarily a redemption, but kind of like a comeback game for guys like Khalil Whitney,
yes,
who the crowd was loving him. He had a bunch of alley-oop dunks, some three-pointers as well. Great crowd reception for him. Archie Goodwin as well, kind of the same thing.
He played great. Almost got a triple-double.
He did.
Almost.
He's a veteran of TBT. He's been on Everline Drive playing for years at this point. He knows exactly what he's doing. He looked like La Familia's best player out there.
Yes,
and what was kind of your next top takeaway here?
Ainsley Almanor, number one. He didn't shoot too well in the beginning, but he had the Elam ending. He ended the game in the Elam ending right over there. If you could show the camera, too. Right over there, and the entire team followed him. So I thought that was incredible, man. I felt really good just to see like all the fans come out and support La Familia. A step up from last year. I think last year they did okay for a startup, but this year they brought it to a whole nother level.
Yeah, being here at Memorial helps as well. Kind of puts everyone together. Great building in here. The atmosphere really was awesome. Like you said, the crowd was in it from start to finish. The players were in it from start to finish. Pretty much from the third quarter on, it was like a dunk contest out here. Like I almost felt bad for some of the Stroh squad at the end there because they were just getting picked at half court.
Yes, they were. Yes, they couldn't even bring up the ball past half court.
Yeah, and you could tell they were getting tired, maybe a little annoyed.
I'm probably high off of some energy right now.
You got any takes?
I got a big take.
Tell me.
I think La Familia is going to win the whole thing. What's today's date? What's today's date?
The 18th. The 18th. Friday the 18th.
You can write that down. La Familia is going to win it all. $1 million prize.
It is hard to argue against that because this team definitely seems deeper and more talented than what we had last season when they were playing the games in a Rupp Arena. Like you said, they go 12 deep. Ainsley Almanor, Marquise Warwick were coming off the bench as kind of the 12th men. Marquise Warwick had 7 points, 7 assists, 5 rebounds. You've got guys out here deep in the bench that could be the best player on these other teams.
They were up by 20, Zach, and I'm watching Warwick. He's on the floor. DJ Burns is on the floor. Khalil Whitney's on the floor. And then when I look over to the bench, and there's Willie Cauley-Stein, the Harrison twins, and you got all these guys all on the bench. It's like, how deep is this La Familia team compared to last year? It's a whole level up. I think they can win it all. They have a chance. They're deep enough.
Definitely an upgrade from overall talent. What do you think of DJ Burns just trying
energy?
Yeah,
energy. He comes in here and he's rallying up the crowd. Honestly, I wish that he's going to be on Kentucky's roster coming up for the next season. I don't know what we're going to have next season, but I think an energy guy, you can't go wrong with an energy guy like DJ Burns. He brings the intensity.
Yeah, you could tell he's a Murray State guy, was there for 2 years. Shout out to our guy Stephen Peak behind the camera. So he kind of understands what it's like to be around Kentucky fans and that whole aura of it. So he was really embracing it. He was firing up the crowd. He wanted every dunk, block shot. He was trying to getting hype on the sidelines and everything.
I think they didn't have that last year. Last year, they had a lot of talent. And Nate Sestina kind of led the way in terms of last year, but this year they got a lot of different options, and you got a guy like DJ Burns who's going to give you instant energy. That changes the game. When you have a player and you're playing against them and they're giving you instant energy, they're going to need that when they're going against the Louisville and all the great teams like that.
Let me rattle off a few stats for you here. First of all, they shot 55% from the field, or 54% La Familia did. Archie Goodwin, 19 points, 8 assists, 7 boards.
Solid.
Khalil Whitney, 14 points, kind of quietly.
Off the bench.
Yeah, off the bench. It felt like every time I looked up, he was about to start dunking the ball there or something like that. Aaron Harrison, 14 points. Karam Cantor quietly had 12 and 6. Deron Lamb hit 3 threes, and every time he hit Hits with the 3 goggles.
Oh, man.
Took me back. I'm not going to lie.
Took me back, man. Man, I honestly felt like I was in a time machine, man. Just seeing all these guys, Willie Cauley-Stein. Yeah, Rajon Rondo in the building right there.
Rondo over there as well. Yeah, like, Darius Miller was hanging around too.
Who
we did have the whole, or at least most of the current Kentucky team was hanging around too.
Yeah,
got Lukasz Orbzut over there as well. So yeah, a lot of really fun faces just in the crowd today.
I don't know why, Zach, we didn't start this a long time ago. I know we're TBT is kind of a new thing, but man, like, I'm excited for the future of TBT overall. Like, Kentucky needs something in July, and this is a perfect opportunity to have it.
Yeah, we here at KSR love it.
I love it.
End of July, usually not basketball going on.
Oh, yeah.
So we're loving to talk about basketball. La Familia will now move on. They'll go to the second round on Sunday, 2:30 on Fox. They'll play War Ready.
That's the Auburn team.
The Auburn team.
Okay.
KD Johnson, unfortunately, was not in the game today for War Ready. I know that disappoints a lot of Kentucky fans.
I was gonna say he's good.
To be determined if he'll be in the game on Sunday. We'll find out when we get back here. But I'll be back here on Sunday. Will you be back here on Sunday?
I'll be here on Sunday, man.
I'll be back here on Sunday. You got any more final takes before we kind of start winding things down on our?
I'm just excited. I'm impressed by the guy Warwick from Missouri. He played a little bit there.
NKU legend.
He's very impressive. He impressed me today, and like I said, they have so many different options, man. I honestly think that they have a chance to win this whole thing.
Let's see if I can. Yeah, you've had Willie Cauley-Stein, who started, but only finished with 6 points. Like, he was kind of a little bit of an afterthought.
You know, can we talk about Willie for a second?
Please, let's talk about him. I know Willie was playing golf earlier today. Shot an 88.
This guy, hi, how you doing? This guy doesn't play basketball all year round. I've heard, I don't know if it's true.
I believe it.
I don't know if it's true, but they had the scrimmage with the team or whatever the case may be. This is what I'm hearing. He came in there like 10 minutes before it started, didn't stretch, and then he just went and played and killed it. Like, can we talk about Willie and how he just
when you're 7 foot tall, it probably helps a little bit to kind of have a competitive advantage over everyone.
Yeah.
But yeah, Ainsley Almanor, I think he maybe was a little nervous being back in front of the Kentucky fans. The first few shots, like you said, weren't going in, but then he comes in and just hits the biggest shot of the whole game, the Elam ender there. That was really cool.
Who's your player of the game?
Player of the game, I think you have to go with Archie.
Archie, okay.
Just because of the stats he put up. But I think Khalil Whitney deserves a little bit of an honorable mention there. And I like it that it was those two guys that kind of had their big moments, especially early on, knowing how their seasons at Kentucky kind of unfolded, especially with Whitney. Didn't go maybe the way he wanted. And then Archie Goodwin had his tell-all on KSR that was one of the better interviews we've heard as well. Incredible. So it was really cool to see all them get back in here, embraced by all the fans here. Like, we still got, I don't know, Stephen, if you can show here. This is a autograph line for... It looks like Willie right now. And yeah, we've got
Willie is still with the fans. He's been over there for like 15 to 20 minutes now.
He loves being in Lexington. You can tell.
He loves like Lexington in general.
Absolutely. I think he's when I was talking to him at Media Day, he's finishing his business degree. I think he said he graduates in May.
Oh, wow.
So that's pretty cool for him. DeAndre Liggins is over here too.
Did you see Willie Cauley-Stein? He was teaching Duran Lamb how to on his golf stroke. He was trying to teach him how to do
on the sidelines during the game
while they were playing.
Hey, what better time to do it? Yeah. Nothing else to do. The game's over. You're up by 50 points. Yeah. I'm not trying to get tripped over here. All right. Well, Mario, this was awesome.
This is incredible, man.
Yeah, we got Duran Lamb still talking to some of the fans as well. Especially the guys that didn't get to come here last year, like Liggins and Lamb.
Man, you don't. I don't know what Louisville looks like, if it looks like this after a game, but you don't see this crap after a game. This is only in Kentucky you see this, where fans literally hang around. Steve is literally showing you guys. They're just hanging around waiting to meet their favorite players.
Even Karam Cantor's over there still signing autographs. Archie Goodwin's coming out too.
Like, you don't see this, man. This is Kentucky basketball.
Speaking
of
Louisville,
about.
They play their first opening game tomorrow at 12:30. Kentucky, it's on the collision course again for that quarterfinal.
Are you watching
matchup.
it? I'm not.
Absolutely not. I'm not going to watch it. Come on now. I couldn't care less. They gotta make it to the quarterfinals. This Kentucky team, a La Familia, I'm sorry.
They're scary.
They're very scary. They have the depth to make it there. And you kind of saw at a point, like in the second quarter when it got to 7 points, you're like, okay, they let their guard down a bit, and then all of a sudden the talent just takes back over again. Yes. So when this team's locked in,
Zach, I got to give credits to Sean Woods, because he brings the intensity, man. Like, he's really, you could tell, like Tyler Eulis, he was a good coach, but he was more, stoic, laid back.
Fresh to the coaching game.
Laid back, but Sean Woods sets the tone, man. So I tip my hat off to him.
Any takeaways from Stroh's squad?
Terrible. The coach, the players' coach, if you guys see.
That actually took me a long time to realize. I was like, why is the player always just sitting down there kneeling on the sidelines? Turned out he is their Bill Russell, essentially, player coach on the sidelines there. A little bit different when you look at him.
What was killing me was he was on the sideline coaching, and like he was
hey, got to stay ready. At any point, he could put himself in, I wonder how that works, You're like, all right, I'm coming in.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, so, but
like, does he just pick himself up? Like, I'm just going to go in now.
Like, yeah, you're terrible. I'm coming in for you. So, right? Maybe he does, but.
He was a lot more quiet once he got in there and he started playing. I didn't hear him as much.
I will say respect to them for coming in. They came in with a team without any, Division I former players or anything like that.
Yep.
So they kind of knew what was going to happen going in, and they put up a good fight.
I think it's a fun experience.
It's a fun experience for everyone as well. You're trying to put yourself on the map a little bit, but it definitely was a bit of a YMCA squad towards the last 2 quarters of that game. So. Mario, unless you got anything else, I think we will kind of close things out here and look forward to Sunday.
Nah, I'm ready for Sunday, man. I'm excited. I'm glad TBT's back, and, I can't wait till Sunday.
Well, thank you for joining me.
Thank you.
Please join us again on Sunday. Maybe we'll have Drew Franklin in the building as well.
Drew's going to be back.
We can get the band back together for another TBT Rapid Reaction, just like Freedom Hall last year. We can relive those memories and hope we see the Louisville team here in probably a week or something like that. So
hopefully.
From Zack, Mario inside Memorial Coliseum, La Familia, 1-0 already. 1 down, 5 to go.
Yep.
5 to go.
Yep.
$1 million. We'll see you soon.